It's all that heavy armor, man. It goes with the metal legs.
It does. All right, we're going to get right into the mix here. Mega Man, Wolf. All right, I got to ask who you got.
I think I might have Seagull Joe on this one. As strong as Lemon is as a player, I think Seagull Joe might be able to outcamp him here. Yeah, that laser is going to be coming through quite a bit, ladies and gentlemen. And it is transcendent, as we're seeing now, so Saw Blade isn't going to do a good job of contending with it.
This is how I like my neutral, 10 feet apart.
Yeah, it's really going to force Lemon to try and close that gap, which is not something you want to do as Mega Man.
No, it's not. And I mean, Seagull Joe is showing good patience here. He's like, I'm not going to force my way in because that's how I get in trouble against Mega Man.
Exactly. And speaking of which, catching this landing here, getting a bit of damage for his troubles. But yeah, just like that, Seagull Joe backing right off. This is exactly what you need to do, honestly. If you can't get through him, you just got to outrange him.
Perfect. Then you don't even have to worry about the wall.
Exactly.
I like how Metal Blade just goes right underneath of Laser so they can both throw projectiles at each other simultaneously.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, neutral B is transcendent, so it's very, very tough for Mega Man to clash with that, which is kind of what he wants because that's going to let him throw out more projectiles.
Agreed. Ooh. Actually goes right for that up tilt right there. Really interesting. Oh, Seagull waiting with the ledge trap, though.
Oh, excellent catch with back air. Going to steal out the stock. Caught him waiting, going just a little bit too high.
Yeah, he's going to get back aired twice, and that's actually just going to seal it out right there.
All right, and this is not what Seagull wanted. This is going to be a lot harder for him. He's now forced to kind of approach to seal out this stock. Lasers aren't going to do it for you at this point. He's going to have to find something, and that's exactly what Lemon's looking for.
It looks like he's still going to lean into these lasers at this point. I think he wants to build a little bit more percent. I think he's looking for about another 20% here. But, oh, that Metal Blade, and that's the other thing about Metal Blade, it confirms into so many things. So at the same, so it's not cookie cutter, right? If you're on the receiving end of Metal Blade, you got to actually pay attention to what's going on next. It's not going to be the same finisher every time.
All right, Seagull looking for this edge guard, going to catch him off guard with the F tilt, going just a bit too high, not going to snap to the ledge.
Yeah, it looked like he actually wanted to air dodge in the ledge right there. But unfortunately, not going to be fast enough. Seagull going to seize the opportunity here, seal out the stock, and now he's putting the pressure on.
Yeah, resetting right back to that neutral that he wants. And with the reflector, he's stuffing out the Saw Blade now, and I really like this option because he's basically taking all of the pieces off of Lemon's table here and turning them to his own game.
Yeah, I mean, having a reflector in a projectile matchup is...
It's very strong, especially since, I mean, Lemon's projectiles are very strong mid-range, but when it comes to that full screen, the only thing he has is Saw Blade. And Seagull recognizes that, so he's just outspacing him here.
Yeah, there we go, coming in with that corner. Ooh, goes for the Rocket Fist to try and seal it out. Seagull gonna live here. Rush doing his best to get him back to stage.
Catches him with the Nair. Oh, trying to get him to go high there. That was a smart bait. It was a really good setup there. He took him off just a little bit to force him to use that uppie again. He knew he would pop up high, so he went for the back here. Didn't work out for him, though. You know, just barely.
Yeah, I mean, and the reflector, as you were saying before, has just been incredibly strong in the projectile. Leaf shield the move.
I don't need to hit buttons, man. I'm just going to walk towards you, and you're going to take the damage yourself.
He's just standing there, menacingly. Ooh, that's his own Metal Blade right there. And now they're at the point where both of them can die, so they're both kind of fishing for kill moves.
Yes.
Ooh, nice C-drop attempt.
Yeah, it's a smart option because, I mean, if you can stuff out any of Seagull's options in that situation, then he's going to have to do something like up B or side B, and Lemon's going to be able to punish that.
Yeah, unsafe aerial is going to get him grabbed and tossed out of the ring here. Blown back. And now Seagull's going to go back to lasers because, I mean, there's no reason not to now.
Exactly. That is his game plan, and he's sticking to it. You got to give him that. Oh, nice parry coming through all the hits.
The multi-parry. Oh, so close on the Rocket Fist right there. And that is unfortunately going to be a sour spot on the... But it's not going to matter.
You know, the back air going to seal it out, catching him off guard there.
Back air for days.
I mean, it was good positioning on his part. He was around center stage when he got that up tilt, so he immediately went towards the platform, recognizing that Seagull was going to have to go somewhere close.
He actually did really well with the jab lock right there. Unfortunately, that one extra pellet came out and reset him because you're not able to do 3 jab locks anymore. And we're back to the laser game, boys.
Back to the lab again. Oh, beautiful. Are you sure we're not watching? Is this new Mortal Kombat? This looks like MK11 to me.
This is the newest NetherRealm game. Is that my boy pre-patch Cyclops?
Oh, never mind. He had a Shoryuken. They wouldn't put that in that game.
Oh, true. All right, it looks like we are just going to poke back and forth right here. I mean, I don't blame...
Oh my gosh, such a smart punish there from Seagull.
Through the plat.
He goes, look, you're on a platform. You got some time before you land. I'm just going to charge this.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's been kind of interesting is Seagull has earned a lot of respect. He hasn't used Reflector very much, but because he's used it just enough, Lemon has started downward angling the Metal Blade to hit right in front of him because he doesn't want it going into the Reflector.
Yeah. All right, that's it. You know, a lot of patient play still coming through from Lemon here. He's slowly creeping towards him, I've noticed, though. He's playing a little bit more aggressive now, he's trying to get that mid-range that he knows he'll have the advantage in.
Man, I'm really glad we switched those 7-minute timers.
Yeah, me too, man.
Oh, man.
You can't blame him.
You know, I mean...
Oh! Puts his boot in his face and seals out the stock there, catching him backing off just barely, trying to grab that Metal Blade, and you know, he got him with the mix-up. That was a move that wasn't laser.
Oh my goodness. The Q for staleness is 13, right?
I don't remember.
Because I'm pretty sure that if you looked in the queue for staleness, I think every move might have actually been laser.
Almost certainly.
So, no, it was tactical. He cleared the stale queue using laser so his dash attack could be full power to seal it out.
Yeah.
Little did we know.
Lemon was so in tune with this neutral. He's like, you know, he's just content to neutral B back there. There's no way he's ever going to approach me.
I mean, while some people might complain about that, and obviously with Jess, that's a really powerful skill to have because a lot of players don't have the patience. I mean, right now you can see.
Well, it's honestly an optimal way to play against Mega Man. I mentioned it earlier. You either have to have very strong tools to get in against this character, or you have to be able to outrange him because his mid-range is incredibly strong with these pellets. So props to Seagull Joe for just hanging back, recognizing, look, my character's a little bit slow. I could use Nair to get in, but you would stuff me out a majority of the time, so I'm content to just shoot these lasers.
Yeah, I mean, and now Seagull's being a lot more aggressive here because now he's up that game. He can afford to play a bit more risky. And he's also kind of gotten Lemon's head already. Lemon just played for the last 2.5 minutes, laser the game.
It's like, I'm supposed to be the zoner here. What's going on?
Right, and now Seagull is really laying on that pressure, and it looks like Lemon's having a hard time adapting to this neutral switch-up.
Ooh. There's some good patience there from Seagull Joe. It looked like he was waiting to see what option Lemon would pick there. And yeah, that's definitely in the data bank there.
Yeah, I mean, and here, Seagull is just going to be patient because he just needs one good confirm to seal the stock.
Yes. Lemon doing a really good job of punishing these landings, though. Trying to use...
Oh, that was a beautiful ledge cancel, though.
Yeah. He's trying to use FD to its fullest extent here. It's going to give him that extra range he could use, but it's also going to make it harder for Seagull to land. And he's using these up tilts to make sure it never happens.
Exactly. I mean, at this point, now Seagull has to find his last hit. It can be that. It can be a multitude of things, but Lemon's queued into this.
Yes.
And he's just kind of waiting because he's like, all right, I know you're going to commit to an option. You're not going to sit there and just hit me with lasers for the next 5 minutes and 16 seconds.
I don't know, man. 300%. Looking kind of nice right now.
Oh, the mash out, actually, from Lemon, but dash attack going to seal it out just the same.
Seagull has caught onto a habit here. He recognizes that Lemon is more likely to back off than he is play aggressive, especially when he's trying to pull these saws. So he's waiting for Lemon to think that neutral is reset and then catching him with these dash attacks.
Yeah, I mean, and it's working very well. And on top of that, Seagull has actually been really good about controlling the saw blade.
Yes.
Similar to Rob's gyro, just controlling that projectile is so important. He may have lost the stock, but he managed to build 85% before going down.
Ooh, gets caught for getting hit by the crash bomb, though. Nice little confirm there from Lemon. Still has quite a bit of percent to make up here if he wants to catch up, and looks like Seagull Joe recognizes that. But right now, we're seeing something nice from Lemon here. He's taking that center stage.
Yeah, and I think it's what he needs to do. I think Lemon needs to be a little bit more aggressive because I think Seagull is just a little bit too dialed into this passive strategy, especially when it comes to pulling the Metal Blade.
Well, not only that, if he gets this center stage and he gets that stage control against Seagull, suddenly he's going to have access to things like pellets in this neutral, and he's going to be able to stuff out a lot of Seagull Joe's options.
Yeah, because Seagull is very much controlling the middle because he does not want to deal with exactly that. Beautiful detail right there, just kind of resetting the situation. And a nice pullback there, actually, from Lemon, avoiding the coverage there from Seagull.
All right, a lot of patience here. Lemon doing a good job of adapting his way back to the ledge, as Seagull Joe's been looking for a lot of these high recoveries with that F tilt, delaying it just a little bit so he can make it.
Yeah, I mean, overall, this has been very smart play. Oh, once again, looking for it, but so much patience from Seagull, knowing that in this situation, Lemon's going to be looking to try to take a cheesy stock.
All right, hanging back, taking control of that stall, like you mentioned earlier, and Lemon firing back, trying to get this stage control here.
And the dash attack once again.
Catches him backing off with those jump backs. He's not able to shield in that situation, so not a lot he can do.
Yeah, I mean, and once again, like, that's exactly what you were talking about, where I think Lemon and Seagull get into the kind of this rhythm after a set amount of time. And then Seagull's always like, but did you forget about dash attack? And then just kills him.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart. This patient play not only can frustrate players, but it lowers the defenses just a little bit so that when that option comes, Seagull's caught onto you.
Oh, beautiful confirm off Metal Blade. Unfortunately, not going to quite kill right here. And that percent is still building up, 78%. He needs to seal this stock. He's going to do just that.
Yeah, the back air coming through. That said, you know, Lemon still has to find his last stock, and he's going to have to get back to stage to do it. Nice use of the crash bomb there, going to get him out of that situation.
Yeah, actually covers above ledge, so super smart with the explosion. Got to be more careful with these leaf shields. He's been getting punished a couple times where he's just not managing to get on top of Wolf with it. Wolf's like, I have 2 projectiles now.
Gee, Timmy, how come your mom lets you have 2 projectiles? Oh, nice use of Saw there. Catching the tech. Excellent stuff there from Seagull. Oh, and the detail might spell his fate there. Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful timing. Was going for that air dodge to try to get to stage, and Seagull prepared for it.